Hi, everybody. I was thinking I could use cash and buy this coming week Friday, the 15th, I think. Yeah, the 15th. I will use my card if needed, okay? Like what I talked about last night. It's a windy day out there, holy crap.
Buying cleaning supplies. Also, regular bleach leaves behind hemoglobin for the luminol test. This stuff is the good stuff.
Well, good to know, Misty.
Listen, before we go, I just want to know the terms of our deal.
What do you want, a blood oath from me? I said I would go, so I'm going.
Christ, I've been looking everywhere for you. Are you all right?
Why wouldn't it be?
You stole them to put them in your stupid soup. Besides, none of this would have even happened.
Oh my God.
It's official. Wow. In a stunning upset, Tyesa Turner has defeated incumbent Phil Bathurst to become New Jersey's first black woman elected to the state senate.
As a child, we likely adapted in whatever ways we could. Maybe becoming a people pleaser, peacemaker, or even suppressing our true self just to keep that relationship intact. And this need for approval doesn't simply vanish because it's important to recognize that your emotional responses do make sense. You're trying to protect the relationship. Think about it. Journaling about our achievements or sharing them with people who genuinely support us. And it can help us to start feeling more free from the exhausting cycle of seeking what she probably isn't able to give us.
When you want something, you pursue it. And with vitiligo, the pursuit for your pigment is just...
Number 5, find a support system. It's important to surround yourself with people who truly understand what you're going through. Whether it's a therapist or a support group or even online communities. Healing from the impact of having a narcissistic mother is
I was asking her questions because I figured if she started talking about things she could relate to, it would take her mind off of what was really going on.
So, what do you have, a little brother or a little sister? You're going to have to help your mom take care of her now, you know that?
That brother seemed like a real nice man. He just talked to me a lot to make me talk better. Because I was crying.
Is that your first little sister, or do you have any other brothers or sisters?
First sister.
Okay, I don't understand why they dumped a mound of dirt right there. Like, what in the fuck? They had like a truck like that and then they dumped it. I'm like, okay. Like, what the hell, you guys? So, okay, I have 2 more pills to take. 1 tonight and 1 in the morning, and then I'll be all done. Yippee! Oh, and I was just thinking of telling you, remember what I said in the past? Oh, there's like this, place that sells, yummy long corn dogs, and I heard it's really good. Plus, I heard that their donuts are good there too. Julie from Great Clips told me about the donuts. So here is the thing. You see what it looks like out there? And corn dogs are usually like summer food. I'm going to wait until it gets to the summertime, like kind of like in the springtime, not too hot, not too cold. And by then, too, I'll probably have a job. Okay, so, yeah, I will do a video when I go there, alright? Now that's a garbage truck. I can see the garbage being put in. But they rolled in a truck as big as that, and they poured that mound of dirt. Like, what the hell, you guys? So that's what I wanted to tell you about the corn dog thing. So, if you had been subbed to me that long, like, oh, when are you going to taste test those corn dogs? When are you going to taste test those corn dogs? You know, I ran out of money. I got busy. I got sick. The weather was bad. So, yeah. When I have money, I will go get the corn dog, and I will have a job by then. Plus, when I have a job, I have to have my back injection because, you know, I can't live with a pinched nerve like this. I waited too long. But yeah, probably on this week coming Friday, I'll get a phone call from Bone and Joint saying it covers my insurance or it doesn't cover. Now again, if it doesn't cover my insurance, I have to wait and probably until April. The latest. So, I could do like job experiment work in sitting positions, you know. I could stand for a little time as long as my back can get, you know, and do some moving around. And then half the time I'll have to sit down. Okay, so that's a thought right there. And so I want to tell my DVR counselor about this idea too. So yeah. It's just crazy. My back, my health. And never again. I'm going to fight with feeling sick. Because starting tomorrow too, I think, if I wake up enough. Or do I want to wait until next week? No. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go early in the morning. I think the pharmacy opens at 8 or 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock I'll go. And I'll get my COVID vaccine. And I'll get my flu vaccine. Because I don't want to get sick. If I see any more green again in my nose, you know. Write to my doctor saying, hey, because no. It acts like the flu. It acts like COVID. So I don't want to get sick anymore. Because that will limit my time with getting back injections and having a job. Okay, getting sick. Because, you know, it's like, for example, with Kim and with Suzanne. Okay, if you don't show and people rely on you to do the job, then you're going to be fired. And I can't be sick all the time, you know. So this is why I need to fight before COVID hits again and before another infection comes again or whatever. So I just want to let you know, because this is just nuts, guys, because
Get out of the street. I've been killed.
And I'm going to go to the cafe in a few minutes and get my Mediterranean melt, because it's like a roasted chicken breast, like grilled chicken breast, okay? Melted cheese, like Swiss cheese or whatever. And, onions, peppers. Oh, it's so good. And I dip it in my barbecue sauce. And I will have a side of French fries, like seasoned fries. And I'll grab like $6 extra.
Be safe,
in case that store with the stuffed chicken wings is open. And I'll get that.
Tonight.
So I can have stuff for later too, so I'm just giving you the heads up on everything, guys. This is like nuts. I really don't want to get sick again, because again, having like any kind of infections in my head, it's like I feel like I have the flu. It feels like I have COVID all in one.
Is that Lila Larson, the cheerleader?
More like cheer cunt. Or is it?
Holy fuck, you guys. Ugh. One, it's windy as fuck out there. Did I say that? Look at my face. I'm all red from how bad the wind is. my eyeballs are watering, and 2, my back was freaking ass hurting again. And 3,
Are you saying that you think
this is a stuffed chicken wing.
It's just the whole thing is that
It has stuff in it, what you stuff
you do know that it's all a joke, right?
veggie egg rolls with.
but that's what happened.
And this is sweet sauce. I'm going to eat this first. And this is my
I know, creepy.
Mediterranean melt
47.
with seasoned fries. But I'll show you that
I mean,
after.
No.
Oh, holy fuck. I ate it already. I have phlegm in my throat. Oh, come on, you. Maybe move the french fries out of the way here. Now, okay. This is what I was talking about. See? The grilled cheese melt. I think the peppers are somewhere in here. Yeah, somewhere. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna eat it now.
Holy shit, Rose. I thought you were a mother. What time is it? Is your mom downstairs?
no.
Oh, that was yummy. All yummy. Oh, and it has roasted mushrooms in there too, like real roasted mushrooms. After the peppers and onions and the cheese. Ooh, it was yummy. I haven't had that in a long time. And this right here, what is it called again? Oh, Story Game. I've never seen it before.
Still work? It's called Story Game.
Looks interesting. So you just spin the dial and it gives you 3 elements?
Yep. A location, a genre, and an X factor.
Oh, what factor?
An X factor, you know, something you have to include in the story.
Oh, and we have to tell a story with all 3 elements?
Yeah. And the person who tells the best story wins the game. Pretty simple.
Well, that's gonna be me because I am the best storyteller.
Oh, hold on there, Dr. Watson. I mean, pretty sure you're just a comic book nerd.
We're called graphic novelists. Maybe you heard of this billion-dollar industry, huh? Nice.
What are you talking about? Talk to me. It took Mia several days to tell me the whole story, what happened that night. 1 week later, the Yomiuri Shimbun reported that they found Ken's body in an alley. His face had been slashed over 50 times. And then I felt this strong urge to go further in.
What do you mean?
Overwhelming sense of well-being. I know, but just 2 more seconds, okay? You can hold on to the belt again. Okay?
Are you sure about this, James?
Yes, I swear, you guys will want to try this. I guarantee it. Come on, hold on to the belt.
Okay. Don't encourage him, okay? Oh, that can't be good.
You should get out of here before Moretti decides.
Here's your dad. Check this.
Danielle, reduction, PA, chest pain, FT elevation that leads 2 and 3 shock hormones for weakness.
Injuries?
I was running to get away.
Heart attack. Sam is going to need...
Aspirin, beta blockers, and the cath lab. You haven't got a third one.
Brady, did you ever handle a STEMI?
I think so.
All right, stick with the nurse.
I just...
Repeat equipment chest film, Gates. Gates, please.
What's wrong with that guy?
Hips back in. Take a post reduction film and make it ortho. What's next? Nosebleed in the hall? Let me see.
Like this. We are exchanging matter on a subatomic.
Right, well, I don't know where your atoms have been, so it's best.
LSD is a man-made chemical, and psilocybin is a gift from God.
Oh, the magic of mushrooms.
Yes, that is. Breathing.
What are you freaking about?
If you can't take the bunker, get out of the trauma room.
I hope you're not talking about me.
No. If I can't manage this floor during a mass cache, then what good am I?
Every day is not the bunker. Most days aren't, in fact.
But I guess every war teaches us something, right?
Wonder what we'll learn from this one. Hey, somebody call the...
Holy hell, you guys. My left foot fucking hurts now. I forgot to put on my compression socks twice for 2 days in a row. That's probably why. And just a little while ago, like probably an hour ago, this left ankle gave out or something. It felt like it was breaking in two or whatever. How painful it was to walk on it. So I've been icing it for a while and everything. But there I was, almost feeling like I'm about to fall asleep. So I guess the plan is to get ready for bed. Which I am going to be doing because I can't level my leg up. Because, you know, how it is. Because I don't exercise, you know. It would hurt my inner thigh, when I try to do that for long periods of time. So I'm comfortable with just having my leg up in bed and not walking on it for hours on end. And so I think that will help. And tomorrow I'm going to put my compression socks back on. So before I forget, Mom was scaring me, your boyfriend Piglet and my boyfriend Eeyore just hug and kiss the kitty, my little Patty Meister, the baby girl, her baby Pat, my baby kitty daughter. Oh, and we do have lights. Ooh, pretty. It's a little orange over there. Oh, it's all lined up here. So... yeah, guys, I'm not happy with my foot right now, and I'm Like I said, I am starting to fall asleep, so. Alright. I'm gonna take my antibiotic and start getting ready for bed, so.
Or 63. B11. Bingo! G56. I-23. Bingo! Round over. G58.
I'm all ready for bed. I don't know if I want to shower right away and just sit on the shower chair as I, wash up. I don't know yet, but my head is feeling all dandruffy and gross, so. And I'm starting to itch on my hair and my head. Doing that, pick the dandruff out from under your fingernails kind of habit thing. So I think that's the best if I do that right away when I wake up and know, stalling the plan. Just wake up, since I'm naked anyway, I could go in the shower right away and then sit down, dry off, and put on those compression socks and get dressed. Then I'll wait for a while because it might be still windy as all hell. I'll wait for a while and then go out to get my flu vaccine and my COVID vaccine. So that's the plan tomorrow too. So I'll wait about an hour for me to get my hair to dry. I drip dry it.
To live and who will die. She was acting terrifying, and I was a little angry that she'd insulted me. So without much thought, I told her I would choose the baby. Joanne laughed, pointed to herself and said, "Since you chose the baby, then this woman will die." Shaken, I left the room and reported the incident to my manager. My boss went into Joanne's room to speak with her, and after a while, he came out, shaking his head. "Joanne's not well," he said. At 6 p.m., the doctor arrived, and we took Joanne to the delivery room. She successfully gave...
And I would urge him to call a minister or a priest or me. There was a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking from then on that maybe this shouldn't have been done or maybe whatever. But I felt that that I would see what he's made of because I knew that he was watching the press, he was watching TV, he was monitoring us as much as they do. That's part of their profile, that's part of their MO. And I figured that maybe he would make a mistake.
And it worked.
around his neck and attempted to strangle him as he was walking upstairs to get away from her after an argument. And this prompted him to kick her in retaliation. A year later, in 2019, George would be arrested twice in the span of 2 months on charges of battery.
I should probably not be together, but that's not my business. Yes, ma'am.
In July of 2018, police were called to the couple's home after a night out. Boone told the officers she had recently gone through a divorce, that Taurus was going through a lot, and that he had beat her up that night.
He let loose on my ass tonight, and I'm not having it. Okay. All right.
He also put cyanide in her tea kettle. This, too, was unsuccessful. So that's when Lewis decided to use his wife's security pass to put cyanide in the office water cooler and coffee pot. On Monday morning, Julie Williams was the first one to drink from the water cooler, and she ingested a massive dose of cyanide. She was an innocent victim of a marriage gone horribly wrong.
Lois and held her shoulders, trying to get her to calm down. The ghost killed him, she muttered over and over. It didn't take a genius to figure out what had happened. Lois, in her manic state, had bludgeoned her own son to death. And rather than accept what had happened, her brain conjured up visions of ghosts. I felt terrible for her. I sang softly into her ear until she stopped shaking, and then I guided her back to the house. Once I got her into bed, I called the police. Later that night, her doctor picked her up for examinations at the psychiatric hospital. She wasn't technically committed, but she obviously wasn't allowed to leave. The police
She
came
said
for
maybe she should call one of the school administrators, or even the principal, to tell them about the man. She thought maybe it was worth mentioning, just to be sure. But then she hesitated. She looked over at me and said, "But I don't know. It just seems too weird to bring up." She wasn't sure how to explain it, or if it would even make sense to someone else. In the end, she decided not to call. It just felt too strange, too out of the ordinary, and she wasn't sure how to talk about what she saw. We both stayed quiet for the rest of the ride home, each of us thinking about what we
Morning's
had seen.
event would raise questions that persist to this day. Clayton and Janice Johnson lived in the tiny coastal fishing village of Shelburne, Nova Scotia. It's a close-knit community where townspeople all know.
Very abbreviated and simplified form is what caused the fog on that morning.
But shortly before the trial, the courts ordered Bowater to release a study it commissioned in 1979 from its own consulting firm, Environmental Research and Technology. In it, ERT states that preliminary evidence suggests that Bowater operations contribute to local vapor flux and fogging problems in the Calhoun area. Doug Fees never got the chance to prove his case in court. Before the trial, the state of Tennessee reached an out-of-court